MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Now, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Orel Hershiser gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Now in the box, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. Line drive to center field. Robinson is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Wiggins hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. Is most often found defending in the outfield, but he can also play third base as he is in this one today.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what. You want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years? Be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ass to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit this one hard the other way. Wiggins is up with it, and that's the first out.
Batting second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Kendrick is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And look out as that one ran in and got it. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Scott Gifford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Line hard, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher.
Batting seventh, catcher, Brian.
Standing in, Brian Brummett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Wiggins at second with two down. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Still 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Puig on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion, set to lead off the home half of the second. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. For second is Encarnacion. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
The outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box now, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Kenny Mathiasen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Martin Prado now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. Gordon, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chunkers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Standing in now, Oral Hershiser. That's popped up. Wiggins is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Elmer Christian, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Christian Brummett. He swings and grounds it to short. Mathiasen is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Wiggins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Is in there for strike 1. The pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Tyler Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Brummett is in pursuit. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 44, Jackie Robinson.
Riding in once again, Jackie Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle.
Now that ball is hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit this one hard the other way. Wiggins comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wiggins, he's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bounce it to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He drew a walk his first time up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brummett has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Gordon. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. Wiggins is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Kenny Matheson.
At the plate, Kenny Matheson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Matheson. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready for another chance? Curtis Wiggins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Matheson right there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Elmer Christian.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Elmer Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. that's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, Christian Brummett, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Wiggins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. Christian over at second. Brummett at first. 2 out in the inning. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
So 1-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 2 costly errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top, 3-2. Leading off the inning, Martin Prado, and they'll need him to get something going here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Wiggins fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The pitcher number 55, Oral Hershiser.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Oral Hershiser. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in 1. Now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now is Yasiel Puig. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 3-2. Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit in the air to center field. Robinson waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Gifford. First pitch coming, here it is. The short, hit hard. Backhanded. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. Here's Howie Kendrick, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Center fielder, Jackie Robinson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jackie Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A ball and a strike now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 3-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Bob Schmidt comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Bob Schmidt.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Brummett stands at second with no outs. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have to damage it.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Into the box now, Elmer Christian. Pitch out, nothing doing. Comes set and the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a bunt attempt here. This will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Wiggins, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
It's 2-0 now. Here it is. Popped him up. Piazza has a play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Wiggins. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, bases loaded. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Now the payoff pitch home. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 3 and the Dodgers 2. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Missed with a slider. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And a fastball just a bit high. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's the left field. Will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Kenny Mathiasen. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eli Salinas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Going after it is Gordon, and that's the first out of the inning. Been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gordon going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play, and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Brian Brummett fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Runners back. Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Robinson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Elmer Christian.
So here now is the pitcher, Elmer Christian. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Hit hard to short. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers 2. Striding in once again, Martin Prado. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now, Eli Salinas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast. Great look there at the skylines of Los Angeles and Hollywood. Yimi Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Christian Brummett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Garcia, a 27-year-old, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Ready now, Christopher Wiggins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ground ball foul down the left side.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Shot on the ground is short. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Standing in now, Roberto Clemente, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted the other way to left center. Salinas is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Pirates lead it 5-2. Here's Howie Kendrick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's in there for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the box, Jackie Robinson, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too much.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. He takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Wiggins is there, and there are two men gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Next for the Dodgers, Mike Piazza. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Robinson is off at first with 2 away. Popped him up. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Elmer Christian gets the W on the mound. Oral Hershiser pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.